Hello, and welcome. So, my school has a literary journal, and it is an honor to get into the literary journal because that means that your writing was good enough in front of a panel of student and teacher judges to enter into the realm of the literary journal. I've been in the literary journal one or two other times. No, that's right. I was in it one other time, and I submitted every year except for last year up to that. No, every year up to this point when I was in it again. But the reason why I wasn't in there so I was in the junior high's literary journal in 8th grade, and then in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade, I wasn't in the literary journal because they said that my poems were too depressing, that my stories were too depressing, and they didn't want to cause any mental distress, I guess, with the students. Even though there were depressing ones in there, they apparently weren't nearly as depressing as mine. So, with that being said, I was in the literary journal again, along with a couple of my friends, Vincent and Aiden. And I wanted to read to you guys my literary journal story. So, ignore the bad lighting, and let's get into it. Alrighty, so this is called Ocean Tide. Can you guys see that clearly? I don't know if you guys will be able to see that clearly. Let's hope you do. If you don't, then you'll never see this video. But anyway, let's get into it. Ocean Tide by Dylan writes. The sand was pitch black, hot as Hades, and smelled of ash. The ocean was blue, majestic and angry. I could see the trees bending to every asking will of the wind. I could smell the midday meal being cooked, with all of its spices and sauces. I could feel the ocean calling my name. It was longing for a friend. I ran toward the water. It looked as if I was going to give the water a hug. We played for hours, me and him. He kept splashing me with his waves, and I would dive into them. We were happy, playing with just the two of us, until my dad came and told me it was time for lunch. The ocean didn't like my father's request very much. He pulled me close. He dragged me farther from my father. My father called out to me as my newfound friend pulled me away, deeper and deeper, into his ever-growing arms. He raised me high into the air. I didn't know if I was in danger or if my friend was teasing my dad for telling me it was time to leave. I could see everything from up there. I could see the birds and the trees. I noticed my sweet mother had made me a plate of food. I saw my dear grandmother watching me rise into the air with a horrible look of fear in her eyes. I could see my father running back to the shore to avoid the all-angered power of the ocean. The next thing I knew was that my friend had dropped me. I fell farther and farther down the roaring wave. I felt alone and betrayed. And at that moment, I knew my new friend was going to kill me. I hit something hard. I saw red, a lot of red. But then nothing. I saw nothing. I felt nothing. I couldn't breathe. I was scared. But out of the darkness, I saw a light. The light grew closer and closer. I could see faint details of the thing that was in the light. As I looked closer, focusing on the body of this beast. But upon studying the thing further, I noticed that it was not one, not two, but three animals. One was a turtle. It was huge, green, and beautiful. Another was a jellyfish, ever-moving, calm, and majestic. The final one was a shark, mean, scary, and powerful. As they swam to me, they told me to grab on to one of their backs. So I did. They showed me every detail of the ocean, every piece of coral, every fish, every sea volcano. They showed me everything. I was sad when the turtle turned to me and said that they had to leave. I didn't want them to leave. I was loving the exploring of the beauty of the ocean. But they left anyway. There I was, yet again all alone. But I felt a force pushing and pulling me towards the shore. And before I knew it, I was staring at my body, with my father giving me mouth to mouth. The rest of my family sat crying and waiting. I decided that I had to return to them and leave the ocean. But before I left, I promised my new friend that I would return to him someday. Just like that, I was awake. My father giving me painful chest compressions. I started coughing. And he stopped. I was immediately met with hugs and kisses from my family. And I was happy to be back. The end. So, friends, that was my my lovely short story that I had in the literary journal. As you can see, there were a few things in here. Things by friends of mine. Things by people that I just know, kind of. This is by Tyson Maxo. I didn't know he wrote poetry. He was probably forced to do that. Not going to lie to you. A few of the classes and teachers forced their students to at least submit something. Not saying that they would get into it, but they're still forced. Let's see, did I have anything else in here? I didn't check. Don't think I did. Alright. Let's just go back towards the top. This is the story from Vincent. This is a section from his what's it called? His short film script or playwright. No, screenwrite. That's what it is. This is a short version. This is a segment from his screenwrite that he is working on. Very interesting. And then the one right above it is the one from my friend Aiden. It's called Out of the Ash. It is also a very good story. If Aiden ever gets a YouTube channel, he can share that with you if he wants to. If he doesn't want to, I mean, that's fine. I'll hurry and show each page so that you can pause the video and read it for yourself. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. Yeah. Alright. I mean, it's alright. There's some things of his that I liked more, and there are some things of his that I like less, just like every other person in the world. But it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. So, how is life? I'm probably going to be recording another collection video soon. I might need to do a second part to my my pop vinyl collection video, because my collection is still growing. It's still growing. I think I'm gonna do that once I get my PewDiePie figurine that should be coming in. But yeah. So, yeah. I'll show a little bit of Vincent's. But yeah, so I need to do a collection video for my Magic cards, one for my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, one for my Pokemon. I need to do one for all my pins. What other things have I collected other than like books? I probably have a few other things. Most of my collections have gone away now because my mom made me throw a lot of them away because she doesn't really like collecting. I can show you my teddy bear collection. That's something I could do. Yeah, so yeah. I need to decide on that one. Then I made a channel plan video a little while ago, about a month ago or so, 2 months maybe. And I need to decide whether or not I still need to decide about things on my future. And then another thing came up that was like, well, you could be, or you could do it this way, and da-da-da-da-da. You could do your life this way or that way. So I guess I just need to actually finally decide. But yeah, so these were our stories. I hope you liked them. Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I'm wearing Jacksepticeye merch. This is Laugh, and then I got his pink Australian Wildfire shirt from that live stream. Yeah. I wish he made like joggers though, like pants, but like cheaper ones though, because I could just go get them from Cloak. But they're expensive. They are bloody expensive. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't know how many more of these I'm going to be doing. Or, like, these types of videos where I'm just, like, sharing personal things. I need to record one tomorrow because this is, like, a month in advance because today's actually, like, May 21st for me. And I graduate tomorrow, so I need to make a video tomorrow about how I feel graduation-wise and all that great stuff. So, I guess if you're watching this, I think I'm just going to release that video as like a second video of the day tomorrow. Or maybe I'll post it the day after. I don't know. I haven't decided, but still. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If somehow my language arts teacher ever somehow sees this, Miss Newbold, I need to know how to get this to you. It's an Edgar Allan Poe pop vinyl. I got 2 of them, so I could give you one of them. Because when I saw it, I instantly thought of you and was like, hey, I already got her an Edgar Allan Poe pin. So why not do an Edgar Allan Poe pop vinyl? But anyway, so if you end up seeing this, Miss Newbold, hit me up, the email, or you can find me on Facebook or Instagram. Everything's at Anarch Gaming, like how my YouTube channel is. So if you end up seeing this, we're gonna try to find a way to get that to you. So yeah, I gotta go. My brother has a test or a Zoom meeting in a little bit that I have to go help him with. So yeah, have a great summer, because by the time this comes out, it'll be like midsummer. Have just a great time. Hopefully the whole the whole virus that's going around is over with by then. I'm hoping that it is anyway. That the whole pandemic is over by the time this video comes out. But if it's not, stay strong. It should be. I'm hoping it will be over soon. But you never know. So, I graduate tomorrow, so I gotta get prepared for that sometime. So, peace. I'm Anarch from Anarch Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.